On time.
C-Rod Stevens, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Went deep in last night's ball game. This one is labeled. That's a base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. Rolls away a little bit. Got him. 2 outs. Runner at second here with 2 gone. The left fielder digs in now. The pitch, runner breaking for third. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on one. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Dominic Patelli. Ground ball, right side, Stevens. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. That's gotta feel good. 59th home run of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. I'm sure off the bat the pitcher thought the swing was too early and that one was gonna bend foul. But with it being just barely fair, the feeling on the mound is a lot of frustration. Gotta flush it and get back to work. On the ground. A dive, nice stop. On his knees, the throw. Wow, that is a heck of a play. He did a great job to go to the backhand, make the diving stop, then get up and complete the play. That'll fire up the dugout. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Blasted that one out of here. His second of the night. Home run number 60 on the year. And we're level. It's 4-4. And that is home run number 60. Can you believe it? A great individual accomplishment. And of course, that means he's also helped his team plenty. So up next, Ray Garcia. 0-2, here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Stevens. 1 down as the runner scores from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI groundout. And here is C-Rod Stevens. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Left field getting pretty deep. And it hits the fence. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. One gone and a runner on at first. Spires checks the runner, dives back in safely. Back over to first, and they're keeping the runner close. Now the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. Lead runner's around second. Throw into third. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. We'll see if they can build on this and capitalize on their momentum. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, number 37.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch
The 0-1. Line drive out to right center for a base knock. One run comes in. Runner around third. The relay. But it's offline. And they trail by only one. Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. This next at bat looms very large. On the ground, right side. Stevens. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Through 8 full. The Lookouts out in front, 7-6. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Stevens, 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He just needs the triple for the cycle. High in the air, out to right. This one pretty far back. And it's caught for the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Kenny Couch.
So 2 down. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Kenny Couch. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Picks it up. And that'll do it. Stevens with a big number next to his name now as he popped home run number 60 on the season in this one. At this point, I have no idea why. C-Rod Stevens, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, but look to keep that momentum going today. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. A lot of clutch hitting recently, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. In the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Throw into third. And he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
The throw from right was excellent to get him going from first to third. Tough break on the bases. Two outs and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Kenny Couch. The 0-1. Out to short. Collects. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Top half of the second from Rocket City. Now 1 out.
Batting fifth, and a left fielder, number 11, DJ Mix. O'Donnell.
2 outs and runners at first and second. C-Rod Stevens, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. This one is labeled. This ball's carrying. It's off the wall. 1 run comes across, coming to the plate. Also in to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Kenny Couch. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Will do it alone. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. And now the right fielder.
Number 7.
The 0-1. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a double, 3rd hit of the afternoon. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoke. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Kenny Couch. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Now a flare off the bat. It falls in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Nice job to drive in the run. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Runner at second, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Hit in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Number 33. Kenny.
All set for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens.
C-Rod Stevens.
Blasted to left, way back and way gone. A solo shot. 61st home run of the season. And they add on. It's a 12-5 ball game. That makes it 8 straight games with a homer, and that matches the MLB record held by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. What a streak. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location, full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Digging in for the lookouts, number 7. In the air to right, and that should do it.
I got it. Me. I got it.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Stevens was fantastic in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate.
pitcher.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, C-Rod Stevens. And he's go-ahead run on base. And now, Lisandro Espinoza. Grounded to third, could be two. Over to second for one. Quick work out of the bullpen, one batter, 2 outs, inning over. Smoothly executed there. The second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that ends the inning. He gave them a 2-0. So 2 down. Stevens, the next to hit. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. 6 RBIs over the last 5 games. In the air to center. This one pretty far back. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We've played 1 inning, no score. Two away here, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Very balanced hitter here, perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. Slides, but can't come up with it. And that keeps the inning alive. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Kenny Couch. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 2 down. Soft contact in the air. Play made, that ends the inning. So 1 hit. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. 1 for 2. This one is labeled. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They go down in order. We go to the 8th. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Ambioris Tavares. On the ground. And there's 1 down.
Now batter, the first baseman, Bryson.
Digging in for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. 1 for 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. There to make the catch. 1 left on base, but they still lead it 3-1. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Luke Schliger. To the right side. Stevens. It's there, 1 away. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it. C-Rod Stevens getting locked in. So 2 down. Now a chance for C-Rod Stevens. Showing some real power recently. 4 round trippers in the last swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back. Snags it on the warning track. The second baseman now at the plate. On the ground to the right side. Stevens got the out.
He's out.
Next up for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. Scorched left field line. And a base hit coming to the plate. Scores with ease. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Kenny Couch. 1-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Runner takes off for third. And that's ball 4. Throw to third, he's out. Pitcher catches a break after walking him. That caught stealing hands some momentum back to the defense. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Next to hit, Reese Gould. And the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Can't come up with it. In comes the run from third to add on. And safe at first. Some strange defense there. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run. A swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here. On the warning track and hauls it in. The wind definitely played a role there. Off the bat, I thought that one was gone for sure. One gone, runner at first. C-Rod Stevens getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Out of here. A 2-run shot. 62nd home run of the year. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3. That long ball just added some more drama into this game. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Stevens digs in now. He's already homered in this ball game. That one's socked to left field. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. It's another long ball in this game. 63rd home run of the season. It's 8-7. He keeps producing loud contact in this ball game. Really good hitting in this one. That was a terrific swing. He wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that and more. Great job to put it over the wall for the grand slam. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. C-Rod Stevens, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Fouled off down the right side. Stevens, starting at second, batting third today, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kenny.
Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Kenny Couch. Here it comes. Runner on the go. Swings, soft line drive. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Horn steps on the bag. Misplay doesn't cost them, and the inning is over. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, no one left. We go on to inning number 2. Rocket City ahead in this game, 1-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That's a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. 1-2 offering. Swing and a tapper. And handles that one as they escape the bases loaded jam. They leave them loaded. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Beats the throw, and they come away without an out. With the speed he's got, putting it in play like that is an almost automatic hit. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Rips one to right. And that's the third out. And now the first baseman, Bryson Horn. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 1 out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Here's the 1-2 offering. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. All square at 4. Dives, keeps it on the infield. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. On to the next inning. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Gould. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. End of 1, and Luke Schliger, the next to hit. And 1 and 2. Right side, Stevens. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. 64th home run of the season. And they take the lead. It is 4-2. And you can sense they have all the momentum on their side. They came back from being down 6 runs to move in front on that home run. First and second, 2 outs. The right fielder will hit next. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. And the righty fires. On the ground, right side, collects it. That ends the inning. No runs. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. Already a homer for him in this one. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Coming around third. Relay, throw home. Not in time, runner safe. A run comes in on the play. The tag at third, and he is out. And that's that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the top of the 5th. The trash. So digging in, C-Rod Stevens. He's already gone yard in this game. A laser into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Kenny Couch. This one lifted to center field. Quinn settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. So with a runner at second and 1 away, stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Rio Foster. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and now the runner breaks for third. There's a ball, and the throw. He's out at third. Always risky to try and steal third base. He had a big lead from second, but still couldn't quite get to the bag safely. Always great to see a player as
Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the future stars of the National League. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stevens will hit next. Stevens turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Get out.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the DH, Christian Campbell. And a swing and a line drive into right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The kick, the 3-2. And here's a slow roller. Keishel. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. Two runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across one run. Still one out there to pick up.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's it. One out. Runner at second. Luke Keishel getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And there's two down.
Now batting, catcher, Orno.
Now, C-Rod Stevens. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
One ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The other way. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now 5-4.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. And foul ball. Castro over at first with one away. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind. Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
C-Rod Stevens with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? So 2 down. Now at the plate, C-Rod Stevens, making a lot of contact recently. 10 hits in the last 5 games. Reaches, but can't haul it in. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. There goes the runner in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 3-1 pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
The left fielder, Alexander.
The left fielder now at the plate. Now here's the 0-2. In there, got the strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. Drew Bowser digs in now. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of the second inning. Grounder might be 2. Throw out at first. Just barely gets the runner on that one. Welcome back to Knoxville, Tennessee. We're in the top of the 4th inning. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Meyer, at times, has struggled with command.
Go, clutch up for us here.
3-0 pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. The left fielder getting ready to hit. Runner's on the move. And that'll load the bases. And now the shortstop, Caleb Ketchum.
Shortstop, Caleb Ketchum.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go. 1 and 2.
This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. So with one away, the bases are loaded. And now, Kenny Couch. One, 2 now. On the ground at third, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. Great job. So digging in, C-Rod Stevens.
C-Rod Stevens.
Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 65 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Still behind, but that homer could spark something for this offense. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for the Smokies, the designated hitter, number 9. Ground ball to second. One down. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Loud contact. This one's soaring. It's gonna carry. It's gone. And we're all tied up. Blasted that one out of here. His second of the night. 66th home run of the season. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. This one is by no means over after that game-tying home run. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Hey, big moment. We need you here.
Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Very deep. And it's gone. A massive shot. That's home run number 3 of the game. 67th home run of the year. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. Big swing of the bat launches that one out of here, and that's exactly what they were looking for. Stevens made some big contributions for them in the win. Smashed 3 home runs in the ballgame. He was a difference maker for them. C-Rod Stevens went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Knoxville Smokies. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. First and third with nobody out, a dangerous situation for the defense. Stevens with a terrific 3-homer performance in his last game. I don't mean to dwell on it, but he had a 5 RBI game. That's outstanding production and the kind of game that really stands out to evaluators. Nice stop. The feed for 1. They complete the double play, but the run is in. It's 1-0. I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. No outs, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. On the ground, left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Parker Chavers.
One.
Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 1 hit. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Smash to the left side. 2 down.
Out of there.
Now the left fielder, Parker Chavers. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Go-ahead run on base. Next up, C-Rod Stevens. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Stevens.
Oh, and this could be. Yes, it is. It'll sail out of here for a grand slam. What a swing. An absolutely titanic shot. 68th homer of the year. It's 5-1. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. We head back to the top of the order. Next up for the Smokies, Clayton Johnson. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To the right side, Stevens. There with plenty of time, inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We're headed to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. He's already homered in this ballgame. That one hammered but pulled foul. Liner caught at second. Offense held in check here. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, due up in the bottom of the ninth. Rocket City with the lead, 5-2. So bottom of the ninth. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Parker Chavers. Grounder to second, picks it up, and out at first.
He's out.
Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. C-Rod Stevens, the top prospect in the league. So 2 down, and here is C-Rod Stevens. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Jonathan Aranda. This one in the air to right. It's carrying. And that's that. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Parker Chavers. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. Cracked a double the first time at bat. High in the air, out to right. Makes the play. There's one down. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. This one is labeled.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Out of here. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. We go to the top of the seventh. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one has a chance. that one is gone. It's another long ball in this game. Second home run of the game. Home run number 70 on the season. And they add to the lead. It's 8-4. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Next up for the Smokies, Brett Bateman. Tying run waits at the plate. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here. Comes the throw, but it's offline. The run will score. It's 8-6. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Miranda.
Stevens now in rarefied air as he blasted off for his 70th homer of the season in this game. What an achievement for sure, but what on earth is keeping him from a call-up? There's not a park at this level that can contain him. Here comes the closer in the 9th, C-Rod Stevens. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. And now it's going to be the third baseman, number 21. On the ground, could be 2. Lugo, toss to second, back to first, double play, and that's the ball game. Stevens with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press of the button, I open the wings. Ain't no investment, feel like the sign, I don't need to let control my screen. Somebody marionettes against my arms, so is my necks. Praying for my solar plexus, spirit of the penguins punching his ribs.
Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. The Biscuits at the plate here in the second inning. Plasmeyer, a 6'2 lefty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Grounder to second. And there's one out. So digging in, C-Rod Stevens. That one is absolutely pummeled. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. 71st home run of the season, and we are all tied up. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Base hit, coming to the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the 5th. Runner on the go, and ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, center.
Next up for the Trash Pandas, number 37. And now the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but blocked. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everybody's safe. Great job to read the spin on that one early. That allowed him to stay closed on the front half and let it travel before cutting loose with the swing for some loud contact. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Lifted in the air to right center. Makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings down, Rocket City with the lead, 2-1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Zach Daniels. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground, right side, and handles that one. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning put them ahead. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Montgomery with the lead, 3-2. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Hour under it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Bobby Seymour. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Fly ball left field. And there's 1 down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Fly ball down the line, going back pretty deep, racing over to make the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Trash Pandas out in front, 4-3. Great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. C-Rod Stevens with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver it? One down. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. Stevens with a homer in his last game. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Blasted that one out of here. 72nd home run of the season. And they add on. It's 2-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Top half of the second from Rocket City, and plenty of time to first. First and second, one away. Here's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. A massive shot. 73rd home run of the season. His second of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. 1-2 offering. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Now the payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. 2 out.
He's out.
The batter number 4. Shortstop,
Caleb Ketchup will hit next. They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and throwing a number of their own on the board.
Let's go.
Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We've played 4 full. Montgomery ahead. Nobody out, runner at third. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, C-Rod Stevens. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Well struck, out to left. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In from third is the tying run. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Next up, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 0-2, and the delivery. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish.
Here you go. Leave you right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. In the air to left. And it falls! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Caleb Ketchup getting ready to hit.
Shortstop, Caleb Ketchup.
And he delivers. And they're all loaded up. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. And now the right fielder, Werner Blakely. Swings, soft line drive. Pulls it in, 1 away. I'm sure he's feeling frustrated after he came away empty on that line out, but the odds are good he'll get plenty more hits if he keeps hitting it like that. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Kenny Couch digs in now, skies it out towards left center. This one pretty far back. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Runner scores and they take the lead. Some team first hitting for him there with the bases loaded. I'm sure he would have rather knocked an extra base hit or even a grand slam, but he didn't try to do too much. Would have been nice if the other runners could have moved up, but they'll take the run on the sac fly. Hammers this one in the air deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. It's another long ball in this game. That's home run number 3 of the game. 74th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 10-7. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Stevens now in very select company as he matched the MLB single-season record for home runs with number 73. It doesn't matter that he did this in the minors rather than the majors. This is a stupendous achievement. And now he owns the minor league record outright. C-Rod Stevens went yard 3 times last game. C-Rod Stevens now at the plate. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see if that momentum carries over to this one. Liner right at him in center. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Stevens slings to second. Over to first. Safe. Now it's the second baseman, C-Rod Stevens. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. This one is labeled. It's off the wall. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. Runner safe as a run scores on the play. And he's out on the tag. Digging in for the Biscuits, number 21. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. C-Rod Stevens will hit next. 1 for 2. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Jonathan Aron Cummings checks the runner. Left-handed batter waiting. And now the runner breaks for 3rd. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the inning. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, C-Rod Stevens. A A frozen rope. And there's one down. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. Stevens was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ballgame. And 200 knocks in a single minor league season is absolutely remarkable. Remember, in the minors, you don't get all 162 games that you'd play at the major league level. So he's really piled up the hits.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.